Okay, how you doing, vapors today? Vapor here. I haven't done a video for a long time. I don't know if you people are aware of it that YouTube doesn't monetize any vapors. So when they make these videos, they don't get paid anything. Now, some of the top reviewers get paid a little small fee, $200, $400 to go ahead and review an item. But what I wanted to do is I have a couple things to say today about the COVID and everybody. I hope everybody's well out there. And COVID really kind of screwed up the vape market too because of the Chinese being barred from bringing stuff in and delays and businesses shutting down. You had some vaping internet sites where you would order your stuff from start depleting their stocks and their warehouses. Like I promote 8 Vape on here, not as a paid person. Just I promote them just because I thought they were good for a long time. Had some great prices, good service. Their organization has very little on their website now. They can't get the products and stuff like that. And you're finding that all over the nation. But other ones are moving in and getting in there, like my V Pro. I'll put a link in the bottom of the video after. It's doing pretty good. You got ejuices.com uh, in California who's doing a bang up job of getting all the e-juices out there, and some other ones that you guys might know of and you use. But I wanted to talk today because I wanted to go over a whole series of things today about stuff about the industry. One is the first thing I'm going to start with is this is a dual top side squonking mod, okay, from Dopo. Okay, all right. First of all, they've got a bottom battery drawer. Okay, I'm going to tell you that the industry with these bottom battery doors need to go away. They're junk, they're garbage, and everything else. And these duals and single Dopos, the carbon fiber ones and stuff, they're junk, people. Don't waste your money and buy them. The pins are corrupted right here. That when you go to shut the door, the pin activates the screen and all that. They pop open, your batteries fall out. The squonk mod that goes inside of it here slides up in here. Okay, it goes in here and slides up in here. I'd have to find out how to get it in there. But anyway, there it goes. And then you squonk it. This is too tough. You can't get but half of the e-juice out of the 10 mils, so actually it turns into a 5 mil. You have to fill it back up. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there going like this, trying to really get it to come up in there. Okay? It leaks down through the bottom of the container. Most of the time because you overfill it up top here and it drips down through the device, gums up all the electronics and everything like that. So this one I had for 6 months. And I've looked all over the place with other people's comments on these, and they're having the same problem. The screens go dead. The bottom battery door and the connector and the pin and all where your batteries go is defective. Your batteries fall out. Do not buy these. I have a video on them. I thought they were really great when I got it. They're garbage. Absolute garbage. Dopo. So what I did was people that, so I hated that. So I had a buddy of mine that tell me about, this was a while ago, they've come out with it. So I ordered this. Now he's really pleased with his because he's telling me the same thing about the dual carbon ones. And they're real heavy, those kinds. Okay, they're real heavy in your hand. Is that what happens is he's saying that this is an outstanding device. So I got a top side light. I'll do a video on it. Okay, after this one, but I wanted to make sure that you know that I'm going to try Dopo again since they went to this. All right. So there's another thing I wanted to talk about. I've gone to all Twist products except for one, except for two, I should say. twist is, they come in boxes of 120 mil like this, with 2 bottles in there like this. This is Pink Punch Lemonade. This is their #1 seller. I've gone to all Twist products because, besides the 2 I'll tell you about here in a second, I've gone to Cookie Twist, Pink Punch Lemonade, Pink Punch Peach Lemonade, Cookie Twist Banana, okay? And I do have other ones, and they're like $15.95 for 120 mils. The reason why I do is I vape with all mesh now, okay? That's all I do. The mesh flavor, there's nobody out there that can tell me that they can produce any better flavor with a dual coil RDA and have some kind of better flavor. It's bullshit. Don't let them. Don't. When you read that in a vape video, it's bullshit. Okay, even though they are good flavor though, I'm gonna admit that. But I've gone to all mesh, like the Vandy Vape V2 mesh with the wide mesh strips in it. Okay. So let's take a vape off this. This is one of the other e-juices that I do buy. Okay, and the other e-juices that I do buy is I like Candy King. Of course, I'm an all candy fruit flavored vapor. So if you're into something else, you know, all kudos to you, man. This is Candy King. This is grape bubble gum, and it tastes exactly like grape bubble gum. Okay. Now I do use 2 other ones, or another one, and that's Fried. If you can find them anymore, they're kind of like going away, but you can find them on my V Pro if you want to order from them. Fried funnel cake. It's really good. And what I do is I mix the fried funnel cake with a honey twist from Twist Corporation, and it makes a great combo. So those are the e-juices that I go with now. I don't buy any other ones. I've been through almost every one you can think of. I could recommend to you that Charlie's Chalk Dust, their lemon and their strawberry meringue, it's pretty damn good. But they're outrageously priced for a 60 ml bottle. When you get 2 of these for $15.95, but Charlie's Chalk Dust will charge you $15 for one 60 ml bottle. Why buy it? Okay. I vape the whole time I'm going to do this video because we all vape, right? So anyway, here's the 2 boxes. One of Candy King come in, and the Frieds come in the same kind, like these, with two 120 ml bottles in them. Okay, so they've seen that. I wanted to talk about something else. All right, I'm going to show you some more here. Profile on a TBL. Profile on a Vandy Vape Mech Squonker. Okay. I do use the Profile RTA, Unity RTA. Okay. So I do use that. Another Profile. All right. And I wanted to talk about this. You know, we just talked about the battery doors, all right? We just talked about the battery doors, right? So sorry about the interruptions. I don't know why this is doing that. Let me shut a few things down here, see if I can shut some stuff off. That way I won't do this anymore. We'll go ahead and close that out. Let's see if we can bring some of this down to what we're doing here. All right. So this is a smock species. Okay, it has a bottom battery door, and it finally went bad also. It's like I said, I don't like the industry, but I really love the smock species, and it's still selling out there now. Now, this is where I'm going to get the point to you people that like to save money today. These are out there today without the tank on it, so you can put anything on it you want. You can drip with any Profile or Profile 1.5. This is a Profile 1.5 right here. What do I think between the 1.5 and the profile? This one's probably a slight bit better, but they're both outstanding. Okay, so if you want a profile 1.5, just go to that probably and get the wider strips you can, because you can take the temperature up higher with them. If you like a warmer vape, then you take the temperature up with the wider strips versus the profile. It's got the next met strips that I use in them. These have wider strips. You can go up to 70, sometimes 80 watts on some of these things. And it's neck mod. It's mechanical, so you don't have any temp control on it. So I'm thinking these are probably vaping at about 60. Okay, with a 18650 in there. You put a 21700 battery in this, you'll probably go up to 70 because of the power of the device. And these are really great little things. These VandyVape Pulse by Tony B. They're like 19 bucks, and they're truly safe, people. As long as you read about how they work and how they function, you're good to go with them. Look at that. I mean, that's why I went to all mesh, people. It's just 1,000 times better. So these species are out there on the market now for about 30 bucks. And they're well worth it if you want a mod. Buy the bottom and just put your tank on that you like now. You can put a dripper on there if you want from profile, you know. These are great, okay? Now, I had that species for almost 3 years, okay? And then it took a dump. And I had a Sigeli Sobra. I've had it for about 3 years. Now look at the bottom of the battery door. Where do you think it corrupted? These companies need to get away from these bottom battery doors. That's why I have my Profile Unity on this iPriv talking mod, because this one, the back panel comes off, and you put your 2 batteries in there with battery sleeves. It never has to sit on this in your car or on your desk or anything like that. And I would recommend that if you have these ones with the battery doors on the bottom, put something on your desk at home or in your cup holder in your car, wherever you're at. Put something in there that it can sit on and float and doesn't bang up and down. And also, I'm going to make a statement now about how these top vape reviewers don't ever plug your vape device into a USB. Well, I do it 50 to 75% of the time to recharge the batteries in them, just for the fact that I don't want to take this out and corrupt this door by opening and closing it all the time. And that one little pin getting bent and putting your whole device down that you spent 30 or 40 bucks for. Okay? So I try to stay away from that. So both of these are going in the trash today. They're garbage. Okay? You can't do anything with them. All right? I'll put them over to the side. So what I'm doing is what I did was I went online and I found a really neat little thing that's going on out there. All right? And it's these devices a year or 2 old are selling for like 19 bucks. So what I did was I bought another Sigeli Sobra for $19. The full mod with the tank and all. If you want to start using Sigeli's tank and coils, but I'm gonna screw probably the Profile Unity on there. Okay, or I'm gonna put a dripper on here. Okay, but this mod is outstanding, people, for 19 bucks. It's extremely light and it charges extremely fast when you turn it, plug it into a USB. All right, so I just wanted to tell you that these are going for very low price, and so is the species mods. If you get it without the baby V2 tank on it. Now I also came across these online. These were 19 bucks. The double 200 watt. Let's see, what does it go up to here? Make sure I can read this so I don't give you some wrong information. 28615 batteries. What does it go to? I'm trying to figure this out. Bear with me for a second. Okay, so it's saying it goes up to I think it's 200 watts, but don't hold that to me. So I got a red one and a black one, right? 19 bucks a piece. So I needed these because my other ones that I've had for 3 years are taking a dump on me. But I'm just trying to tell you that out there they have they're cheap. The alien species for smock is, just so you know what it is, it comes in like 7 colors. I like the white and red one. The smock species, right? They're out there for like, I think they're 29 bucks. These originally went for $60. Okay? So, and they're good devices. That lasted 3 years. Okay, so I've got all these today, and I got the topside light to get rid of that piece of absolute garbage right here. Okay, garbage. This dual Dopofo topside is garbage. People, don't waste your money with them. Please don't waste your money. So I'm going to see if this topside light's going to work good, and I'll do a review on that later. So I just wanted to show you those devices you get for pretty cheap. Now, wanted to tell you something else. So I got batteries, okay? I got a pack of two 21700 batteries. I got 4 HG 2 18650s, okay? Now, let me give you a site here. I'll put a link in the bottom there. Cheapbatteries.com, okay? For 18650, they have Samsungs and HGs. Okay, the 21700s they don't have. I had to get this from my V Pro. They were $10 a piece for two of them. $22 or something for 2 of them. Now they fit in these vanity vapes, okay, and they last all day long. Anyway, this is strawberry twist, strawberry cookie twist, really good. Okay, so that's about all I wanted to tell you, people, where my position has been in the last couple of months, 3 or 4 months, because of the COVID and everything else. The industry is kind of like, some warehouses are going down, some warehouses are going up if you're ordering online. I'm with my V-Pro right now. That's who I'm using. And E-Juices in California, Fulton, California. You can look them up. E-Juices for all my Twist products that I use all the time. All right, but other than that, look for the good deals on the internet for these devices. I mean, the Sigelli's Sobras are really good devices, people. I don't know if people know this or not, but they're outstanding devices. Like I said, it lasted 3 years. So, with all that firepower in them, I don't see these things lasting more than about 3 years. They're not going to last a lifetime for you. So the deals are out there now. Order now, and you'll replace all your older equipment and all that. Now, I've had this TBL Revenant squonker, self squonker, where you fill it up in the bottom right there in that pole, and it's over 3 years. It's over 3 years old, and I have never had a problem with it whatsoever. And it has a bottom battery, but it's designed different. Down here, this one goes up and around the side, if you can see this, where it doesn't sit there and put all the pressure on the pen door on it. So I think that's probably why it lasted a heck of a lot longer. Oh man, let me tell you what. These devices are also inexpensive without the top. You put your own profile on it or whatever. They're selling this body on my V Pro for $31. These went for $80, people, when they first came out. 80 bucks. And they're selling them now for 30. And all you got to do is push the button here, fill it up in the bottom in 3 seconds, no leakage, and fire away. Better than the topside carbon, always has been. Always will be. Excuse me. Excuse me. But I am very interested to see if this will beat that. This will beat that. Okay, and it's going to be interesting to see if it does. Now, this one you could take and make it into a squonker, or you could even make it into just like a regular mod. But it doesn't weigh anything like that 4-pound beast piece of crap the Dopo made with the duals and the single carbon fibers. Okay, so we'll see. But I'm thinking that the squonk bottle of 10 mils, it's still going to be too hard to push in this one. But I haven't got it open yet. But I'm going to do a video on it and let you people know about it. Okay. So anyway, I hope everybody stays safe and well and everything else. As you can see, I've got my Watopo hat on. I like Watopo products. I like VAPE products and stuff like that. But I haven't done a video in a long time. I really wanted to do that. And when I get all these unboxed, because I'm not like the professional vapors that sit there and put the camera down and show you all the little things, I'm just going to put it together and show you how it functions and what it works and what I think about it. Okay, so I don't get paid for any of these videos. Hit me a subscribe down there. Hit me a like down there. I've got a lot of people subscribed to me now, and you know what? I think everybody's great. I try to answer everybody's question when they send me a question about something. If you got something to do, I'll try to give you the best answer to it that I can. I've been in this game a long time of vaping. I smoked cigarettes for 42 years, and I quit in one day. One day from flavored vape products well, I still have it, and guess what? It still functions. The Smok GX350. 4 battery, people. 4 battery. 4 18650s, and it still works and runs. And I've had no problem with the battery door or anything because it doesn't have a pin down there. You just put the 4 batteries in there, and it actuates from the top with a screen on top. Okay, so there's no pin in it. I'm thinking that's why it's never broken. You know, you could put the Cloud Beast King on this thing, and I tell you what, you've never chucked a cloud as far as that beast can put out. But this thing's still working. So I do have devices that are still working that are 4 years old. Like I have the Smoke AL85, the AL85 Smok 1 18650, really tiny 100-watt mod. It works fine. This one works fine. Those work fine. The G-Priv, the G-Priv Baby, this would replace the Alien right there. Working fine. Working great. I've had this over 3.5 years. Great bubble gum from Candy King. Oh, tastes just like great bubble gum. I mean, you can't beat it. All right, so hit the like button down there. Subscribe to my channel. I'll come back and I'll tell you about the top side. And I'll tell you how these 2 D barrels that I bought for 19 bucks, you know, from Smok, see how they go, because I want to make sure I get most of these devices working and up and running with new mods on them. I'll probably drip these, you know, because I don't do tanks anymore. I do have 100 tanks and coils over there that I don't even use anymore. All right, so here's what I'm going to do too. All right, so people that subscribe and get me up to, we can get me up to 500. I've got a T-shirt from Watopo. It's pretty cool. Never been worn. Never been. They sent it to me because I won a photo contest of their products. All right, this is on the sleeve, Watopo, but it's really nicely made T-shirt. Anybody that, if I get up to 500 subscribers, I will just randomly put all the next 250 people into a computer algorithm and do a random pick, and I'll send you this to your house after you give me your email, and I find out how to mail it to you. If we can get up to 500 subscribers, it would be cool as hell. And I'll just keep bringing these videos to you. Now, COVID kind of messed me up for a while. I'm glad I'm back talking to you people now because What I do is I tell you the truth. I'm not here to scam you. I'm not here. One of the big blowhard, uh, useless talkers that you see on the internet doing the vaping things, and I don't get paid for anything. I use these things every day, and I've been through them since the start. I've been through them since the start before the vapor, the so-called professional vape reviewers, when they first came out with the tiny cigarette that looked like a cigarette back in the day from China. And that was, God knows, 22, 23 years ago. Okay, and I knew exactly what they were then. I know everything there is to know about these things now. Okay, but I just wanted to come back and tell you, don't buy those topside duals, carbons devices. They're junk. Junk, people. Do not waste your money. Okay, and I recommend everybody go to mesh. It's the cheapest, most inexpensive, most flavorful vape there is out there today. So, have a good one. I'll catch you the next time when I do my top side. Top side light.